Alright guys, so for this sketchbook tour, I decided to do an old sketchbook. So this is from 2012. You can tell it's around the time we went to Texas and I really truly fell in love with the armadillo. Some of this is some old fandom. Most of it is old fandom stuff. This is a picture from a child that I adored. This is Hamish and Effie porn. Okay, right. Katniss and Peeta and Katniss's prep team. This was definitely when we were into Hunger Games. This is me and Bev's illustration for our wedding invitations. And that's quite a lot what our wedding dresses look like. These are characters from a story that's probably never going to happen because the idea was really revolutionary for about 2005. But I wanted to do one last draw. Well, I don't even know if this was my last drawing, but this was the point when I wanted to do a bit of drawing of them. This is Lucas. Oh gosh, I don't even remember their names anymore. Yeah, but they were all Greek gods reincarnated. This is Genderbent Dean Winchester, which was a picture out of a Vogue or something that I was working on. Here is more Hunger Games. These are all the chibis we made. We used to make little buttons with these guys on them. So I was doing a Hunger Games set. I guess I didn't finish Snow. Oh no. This is more supernatural stuff. It's like Kid Lucifer. I think that's an anime now. Genderbent supernatural stuff. This is this sketchbook. Welcome to this sketchbook. That was a friend's OC. I was drawing for her for an RP. This is Elias from our comic. Well, it's not exactly a comic. It's from our story, Fortianaville. And I've definitely talked about this. Oh, also his eyes switched in this one. It's actually his left eye that's screwed up. He's a scarecrow. Well, he was a person turned into a scarecrow. And this has a lot of Fortianaville art. I think this is when we started making Fortianaville around them. This is No Name, who is a fairy who brings fall to North America. This is Nadine from The Stand, not The Sand. Excuse me, How I Love to Love Nadine. I was reading The Stand at this point in time. South Park kids. We were really into South Park when I drew this. I think these were Halloween costumes for an RP, yeah, because this is Genderbent Dean, who I played in an RP called Bait Noir for a long time, and this is Rapunzel for Halloween, because I played her there. And this is like D growing up, so D is Girl Dean. I played Girl Dean for a long time, mainly because if you played Dude Dean, you had like 800 people trying to jump your character's balls, and you couldn't. No, it was a pain in the butt. But anyway, so this is her like growing up. And baby Sam. Got the thrift store t-shirt, the jeans that got upgraded. This is a chess piece. I'm still pretty fond of the way that I use negative space in this. This is the Black Queen who just won, and I think we'll see there's a White Queen piece. A lot of these, once upon a time, I put into a like art sketchbook, so if some of them seem familiar, these are all the My Little Ponies. This was when we were into My Little Ponies, which was fun before it got taken over by creepy people. No shade meant to people who stuck with it. That got to me too much. That is the Scarecrow and his boyfriend. Sexy art. This is Sammy and Riley from Helion dressed up for Halloween as Mulder and Gentleman Before Blonde, Marilyn Monroe. And the story behind this, so Sammy's pretty rich, so she got him like an actual prop replica of that FBI badge, and he's very happy about it. That was a page that I was apparently using for background for watercolor. This is more, these are actually all the characters from Helion. This was me drawing them out one by one. If you follow our Twitter, I recently talked about a lot of these characters, although I didn't talk about Tsukiko, whose name might not be Tsukiko now, but she's a werewolf cheerleader. Bessie is a monster that lives in a lake nearby. There's No Name. Steve is an alien. Elias is a scarecrow. Nathan is Just a regular dude. He's the only regular dude. Reverdy is a ghost. Ethel, actually Ethel's regular too. Brenda, Jeff, Rob, these are all characters. You'll get to know them when you read the comic. Oh, here's more. Aoife's gotten much more chubby, but she's a seal, so that's very appropriate. And there's Elias with both versions of Nathan. Elias is in Puritan era. There's some time moving. This is Elias and the old drawing of Helion. We used to be using Helion. There was a lot more of a kind of more heavy-handed message about body image, and so Helion was very like intentionally over the top idealized, and that's where that look comes from, and that plot's kind of fallen off a little bit. And these were on our business cards for a long time. That is my longtime ODP of D and Jimmy Novak. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Here's more chibis. Oh, who's that top row? Oh, the top row is the regular Sailor Scouts. I think maybe we found those files. Here's more. It's Tuxedo Mask. Oh no, here's the Harry Potter ones. Oh, but I don't have Marauders. We just got back into Harry Potter, so I'm like, oh look, I care about those. The Yu-Gi-Oh ones ended up weirdly fat. They didn't fit on the buttons for a while. We had to play with them. I never liked my Little Pony style, except for Fluttershy. And Rarity has that look too, but the rest is kind of, I don't know, I didn't like it. Oh, this is the school from Helion, but that's not a really great. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. Oh, this was me and my friend Hats. We're going to make a storybook based on some RP with her character, who will probably show up shortly, named Gru, who's like well, I'll talk about him when we find him, because he'll make more sense with visuals. That was a sketch for my Pinkie Pie costume, which was adorable. I think that was something from 40 Annabelle. I think it's Elias putting Nathan and his bro to sleep. This is drawings I did for people online. I just asked for requests, so this was a lot for the RP I was in at the time, and made a lot of sense for that. More bête noir. I don't know what kind of sibling bonding that is. There's Gru. So Gru is like a cave creature thing that's really cool. I should just draw her a picture of Gru. She won't see this, so she won't know. But I think I'm a lot better at drawing creatures than I was. Hey, y'all loud. I'm out here and I can hear you talking about Harry Potter. These are what the mermaids look like in 40 Annabelle, and we actually did a short story with Aoife and the mermaids, so you can see more of them soonish. That's in a anthology, so I'm waiting for the anthology to come out. They are not nice mermaids. They are not stupid, but they are not particularly intelligent either. Like smart dolphin kind of. They're sentient, but they're not super smart. They care more about like their survival, and they're mean to Aoife. And these are more, I was making icons at the time for my TRP. Great face there, look at that. Definitely glad I can draw better now. Hush, we're going in a second. These were Kingdom Hearts characters, and this is their regular AU. Hey, Shamuk, hey. Hey, can one of you guys get the dog? I definitely caught that Axel should be Leia, but I decided that Leia should be a girl. And this is a picture from a friend, I think. Or maybe a picture of a friend. I think it's a picture of a friend. I think it's a picture of my friend Faye. It's been a minute since I've looked at this. That is Nick from The Stand. This was still when I was reading The Stand, and I was going to do a big stand piece, and I'm really shocked I remember that. That's a dress. Oh, that's, I think, was my sketch for my wedding dress. This is more Harry or Supernatural RP stuff. I don't know really what's going on anymore. Ta-da! This is just me making up people's faces, trying to draw. This was about when I figured out that I was drawing the same face a lot, so this was a first attempt to kind of get away from that. And that is the white queen for that black queen chess piece that never got finished 100 years ago. And that is that for this sketchbook. Let's see if there's anything cute on the back. No, there is not. All right, that's definitely it for the sketchbook. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye-bye.